normal. It's totally okay here. Imagine इंडिया में ऐसा होता तो लोग झंडा लेके आ जाते.
Yes.
हमारी मांगे पूरी करो, लड़का लड़की को दूर करो. हमारी मांगे पूरी करो.
Actually,
my
that
point.
Nara
Number
is
two.
really true.
Hey guys, love guys. Today we are going to react to culture shocks for Indians in America. So we have seen a lot of videos where we see culture shocks for German people going to USA or culture shocks for British people going to USA. But we have never seen any video where culture shocks for Indian people going to USA, because I think so for British or for German people, the jump is not that big. The jump is normally that, okay, you are still living in a developed country and then you go into another developed country and there are some culture shocks that you might feel. But for us Indians, I think so, we are a developing nation, and from that to a developed nation, that is, I think so, very big jump, because everything changes. People and the way we talk, the way everything happens, and traffic and everything changes. So I think so this will be very interesting video to watch, like what are the culture shocks for Indians in the US. What do you think about it?
I think the same, and also I'm a bit optimist about this, because I think as I know about America, actually my sister lives there, so she used to tell me that people are like very happy, very adopting, like they are like very chill kind of, and there are a lot of activities going on. So she was suggesting me to come over America and just for study purpose or for the jobs. So she was saying we are like very happy, and sometimes one thing she said was that here people are like private kind of, like they need privacy. Like we Indians are like very extrovert and we talk to neighbors and a lot of. She said we don't know who's living on our next side. So it was, I think it is kind of like dark side, maybe you can say the pros and cons. Of course every country has. So let's watch in this video.
I think so they have a very private place, and like we Indians normally have a very connected life. Like we know what neighbors are doing, and now neighbors are involved into us, and this is the way we live. So this, I think so, one of the culture shocks should be. So let's see what is there in this video.
Mummy! So let me tell you some cultural shock experiences which I had in US. Don't worry, it is totally normal. I bet everyone who comes here for the first time has such experiences. If any of you has anything to share, please comment down below. Number 1. Holding hands and kissing in public is totally normal. So when I was studying in US, I normally used to take public.
I think so this will be a culture shock, because like in India we don't do that holding hands and kissing in public.
But once we saw one video, she was saying that it is like totally banned over here.
No, not banned. Yes, I also remember
Kind
that
of
video
that
that
girl,
it is frowned upon. Yeah, but according to India, that is what I'm telling you. For I think so for Germany, for people from Germany, they are like too open. So for them, USA is less open.
Yes.
And for us, it is still too open, because in India, if you do that, there might be police coming to you. There might be people looking at you, and they might be giving you faces, and like you are like bound to think that there might be some cousin or some relative that will watch you.
You cannot do this. We cannot do, and we have always a fear of some relative that we could be caught. And even if you're talking about the kisses and holding hands, we cannot like open up about our relationships, like whom we are dating and we are not dating. We cannot express even that.
And even the worst,
especially in teenage, if we are grew up, then we can just.
Yes, and even the worst part is that kissing is seen as like, what are they doing?
This
or
is vulgarity.
yes, or either if there are some other people, they will look at, what are they doing? They will just enjoy it, or either it will be more like what are you doing? This is so bad.
Because I've not seen those things. Now America is be like everybody is like that. It's very common. Like we cannot. I have never seen my parents kissing each other in front of me.
Never.
Like never. And I've seen in movies that couples are like kissing each other, and there is thing like that kid is saying please kiss mama and kiss papa. We have seen those videos.
Yeah.
Transport, okay? And many times in public transport, there will be some couples who will be romantically talking to each other, holding each other's hand, looking lovingly into each other's eyes, and occasionally kissing, which I found very weird at the beginning, because in India we never see such type of things.
Agreed.
In public. Everybody else was totally normal. I mean, as if it's like something which, okay, whatever, don't care, do whatever you want, I don't care. Totally normal thing, cool. Nobody really seemed to bother or notice or anything. After some time I got used to it. It's totally normal, it's totally okay here. Imagine इंडिया में ऐसा होता तो लोग झंडा लेके आ जाते. हमारी मांगे पूरी करो, लड़का लड़की को दूर करो, हमारी मांगे पूरी करो.
Actually, that Nara is really true.
Asking someone for a date. In US you can ask someone for a date outright.
Random.
In India
Oh.
लड़के लोग डेट पे पूछने से पहले 100 बार सोचते हैं. Minimum.
Actually, that happens. You know, it is like so hard, and like we can say that in Delhi, Mumbai,
Delhi, Goa, and sort of
हाँ,
Mumbai.
the culture is changing a bit, and people ask for it. But even then, I have seen like they prefer on like Instagram, they prefer it on Bumble or
They cannot
Tinder.
like directly speak. They just message you
हाँ,
on Snap.
there are
or
very
Instagram.
few people that can go
Social.
on and ask directly,
Ask
like, can we
directly.
go on a date? Can we go on do this and that? There is normally like, okay, they'll start talking, and then in later parts there will be about dates.
You know, to be honest, it also depends on the view that how we are seeing it. I'm not saying that is wrong or that is right, but maybe here in India they prefer a marriage. Like dating is a thing. Okay, you are dating, but you have to marry each other. You are like true to each other. So it's not like just for a 1 day or 2 day you're just dating and you are just hanging out and this and that, those things. So these things are like that. Your relation should be very pure over here.
Yeah, actually, and there is a tier 2 and tier 3 cities. In that you rarely see any person go. Like I remember it when I was young, so like when I was like 20s or even in college, I didn't have that courage to go to girls like okay, just like let's go on a date or something like that. And it was like everybody used to laugh, like even girls or even boys, everybody will laugh at you. And like
Even boys, just if any boy is asking like more than 2 girls for a date, you'll be like, he used to ask every girl for a date. Like they spoil the name of that guy.
Then
like
there
he
will
just
memes.
wants to experience like what is date. I want a girl. I want to take her for a date, but they all judge.
But I think so. This is good in US. Like you can,
This is
you can
actually
be
good.
out. Yeah,
Yes.
like if you like that
Yes,
girl, you can ask her,
talk,
and she can say no
yes,
problem.
Simply.
That is good. I think so.
और 1000 बार मिरर के सामने प्रैक्टिस करते हैं और उसके बाद भी उनको फ्रेंड्स लोगों का पुश चाहिए होता है
Yes.
बोलने के लिए एक्चुअली.
Do it.
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. People just approach you. For example, hi, I'm Kevin. You're really pretty. Would you like to go for a drink tonight? Just like that. बस हो गया. Simple.
Easy.
Number 3. Personal stories are really personal. Normally, people in US try to keep their personal life away from their co-workers and colleagues.
The same thing that you mentioned. The same thing that yes. And in India, personal stories are like, I will tell to her, she will tell to that.
Best friends of best friends.
Yes, and we also know somewhere down the line that okay, like if I'm telling her, I know that it will go through and we will have talk.
See, I'm telling you, but please don't tell anybody. And that guy will pass, and that girl will pass and pass and pass on.
And some
that will eventually reach to me that this happened. Someone is talking about you like this. Like how you all guys know about this thing.
Yes, and also it also helps in getting more information because there is lack of information there. So like people will talk, okay, this is happening, so do tell me. Then she will contact another person, and then the thing spreads through. And also like people are more sharing in India. Like okay, this happened in India. You will see that okay, whatever happens, like everybody will get to know that if there is a kid, okay, like if there is something bad happened.
But
Everybody
also,
knows.
if we talked about negative things, but that is also some kind of positive thing that people are included in things. We know that if we are cooking anything, if I'm having like spaghetti or something, I will definitely go to my neighbor and I will tell them that I have made this, and we just share and we just talk the whole day what we did and all those things on a regular basis, like once or twice a week. But I don't think so Americans do these things because we are like very much included like into each other. Like tell me, we are very curious people, like what is happening in your life, tell us, and we also want to share a lot of things with them.
Yes, actually.
They don't like to share their personal life with everyone. So asking personal questions to people is not at all welcome. It's not that people don't talk personally, it's just that not so much on an emotional level like in India. इंडिया में तो सबको पता होता है दूसरे के लाइफ में क्या चल रहा है. इनफैक्ट अपने लाइफ से ज्यादा दूसरों के लाइफ में ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट होता है.
Actually.
If you agree, give this video a big thumbs up right now. Number 4. Invitations, RSVP and dress code. This was a little bit confusing for me. Here invitations are taken very formally. Everything is listed down in the invitation. People are really particular about it. Once I had this invitation and I don't know, it was a formal invitation with black tie thing and all that stuff. And I don't know. फॉर्मल ड्रेस क्या होता है मुझे क्या पता है. मैं तो कभी फॉर्मल पार्टी में गई नहीं थी. So I went. I saw from outside everybody was going in and I returned back. But अच्छा हुआ I returned back क्योंकि मैंने RSVP भी नहीं किया था. And yes, यहाँ पे RSVP भी करना पड़ता है. ऐसे मुंह उठा के नहीं जा सकते किसी के लिए.
Okay, so like if you get an invitation, then you have to like accept the invitation. RSVP is like okay that I am coming. You have to tell the person.
It's like if I don't want to go but still I have to go.
No. If you are going, then you have to like
Like for a
confirm it to the person.
confirmation.
Yes, you have to confirm it to the person that I am going to come. It's not like in India what happens is like on the marriage day, oh, that guy did not come. Like I called in several times, this and that. No, you have to tell them and then only you can go. So
They not
RSVP.
tolerate the excuses.
Actually, this is a good method.
Thing actually. They are saving a lot of food or a lot of things. I think.
And also the dress code thing. So like that is something that I can say that because in India dress code is mostly like okay in wedding wear whatever you want to wear and people
Free.
wear a lot of different types of clothes. But this is something that okay we have different functions which have dress code like haldi function normally.
We used to wear yellow in that.
So, but she was like that. I was not able to go because even I did not have RSVP and also I did not have the dress code. So that does not happen. Even if someone is not wearing the dress code, they can come in India.
We don't have any rules for that.
Yeah.
Especially we are not mentioning the dress codes.
So these were some great culture shocks, and I think so we can all can relate to it. Like one of them you even mentioned before starting the video, and I think so these were something that we will also feel because if we go out there and like see people kissing and we're like, what is happening? But then in 1 or 2 days you get used
People
to it.
are used to, when my mother and my nanny used to wear the salwar kameez, the proper Indian dress. But when jeans was introduced, people were like, what are you wearing? Now jeans is normal. Everything becomes normal by the time. Like if we are seeing like this kiss as a, oh my god, what they are doing. Don't they think about like in front of a lot of people they are doing this stuff. We used to think that, to be honest. We used to think because we are raised in that environment.
Yes, actually. So this video was very informative. So how did you guys find it? Do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share and
Subscribe.
bye.
Bye.